Well, these colors looking real saturated. All right, so do we really need another next gen console right now? Let's talk about it. Like, do we looking at where the gaming environment is right now and the quality that we have right now, do we really need another next gen console? What more can we do, like with the graphics and stuff that we have? It's like I feel like the graphics I think they plateaued already. At this point, is it a money grab? Like, all right, like how much more can you add? It being more realistic when you're looking at it, like graphic wise. Like, is it worth an extra $300, an extra $100 for the grass to look shinier, to look more realistic? Is it? I mean, I'm just saying, like, is it worth the extra $500 that you see the water in the pond a little bit more clear? It looks more smoother. The skin looking more better? I mean, all in all, I think most of us are playing video games for the gameplay. Just saying, though, man. I feel like again, I think graphics have reached a plateau. Just saying though, man, we've already hit that, man. It's like games like Horizon, Cyberpunk, Red Dead Redemption. You can really, honestly, I don't think nobody's going to be able to tell the difference between the PS5 and when the PS6 comes out. It's like every year, every new console generation, they laser in on, look how realistic this is. Now, granted, the only thing they can really, to me, the only thing they can sell us on is the frames per second and what you can do with 4K and a higher frames per second, like 60p, 120p. But it's like, all right, I mean, like, what more are you trying to push? Because now it's like the next thing they're gonna say, oh yeah, we got this in 5K and we got it in 6K. Like, wait, how more realistic do you want these games? Like, you can notice like a clear jump from Sega Genesis to Sega Dreamcast. You see the jump between Super Nintendo to Nintendo 64. Heck, you even see the jump from Nintendo 64 to GameCube. And then from GameCube to Nintendo, what is it? Nintendo Wii, then Wii to Switch. But to honestly, like the Switch and Wii, are they too far apart? I don't know. It's like, and I guess like the style of gaming that is, whether as far as Nintendo products, family oriented, they have a certain look. But look at the PlayStation 5 right now. If you go, what's a let me matter of fact, let me think of it. What is a game wherever that has like incredible graphics? All right, look at Call of Duty. Look at Call of Duty. Now you see how realistic it looks. You see the hands. You see how clear it looks. You see the guns look real. The violence, blood, all that type of stuff. What more can you do on the next console? I personally think that we should wait another 10 years before we get another console. I think each next gen console should have a 10-year span. This whole every 5 years crap is ridiculous. I mean, it's like like what more can you do? Just saying though, man. Even the jump from PS4 to PS5, Xbox One to Series X, the leap wasn't that big. Like if we being real, like developers and the gaming companies need to focus more on the games, focus more on the games. And that's why a lot of people are saying that this has been the most disappointing console generation up to date. Just saying though, man. Obviously when they're lasering in on graphics and stuff, performance is just more than graphics. Like okay, yes, your game can do 60 frames per second, it can do 120 frames per second, but for how long? How long? It's like once that those frames per seconds dip, what's the purpose of the money? It's like now it's back to 30 frames per second. If I want 30 frames per second, I go back to the other console. I don't know, with no frame drops, ultra 8K graphics. Like, who has a TV that can actually show 8K? I'm just saying, like, most of us are pretty fine with 1080p TVs, 4K TVs. It's like they're trying to make it so realistic to where it looks like you're actually there in the game. It's like, is that where we're headed in video games? To where you put on a pair of VR glasses and it's just you there. You see a 3D version of yourself is actually you. You actually feel what's going on in the game. Somebody punches you, it feels like a real punch. Is that what y'all want to go as far as video games? Like, to be more realistic? Not me. Not me, bucko. Nope. Just saying though, man. And then the cost of these games does not justify what we're getting. Even with the PS5 Pro and the PS5, they're justifying them charging $700 for the PS5 Pro is that you can run 4K at, I believe, 60 frames per second. And I forgot what mode it is. Basically, it's the most quality mode where you get 60 frames per second at 4K. I feel like they could have did that with the other PS5. It's like, I think these consoles are adding small qualities and small upgrades and stuff to these consoles every year when they could have did it with the current consoles we had. They're coming up with excuses to charge for things and then raise the price on certain things. Like I seen they rose the price on digital game downloads, and I seen an article saying that, oh, the reason why is because the tariffs. What does the tariffs have to do with a download? Like, come on, man. I understand if it's physical games or whatever, when you're shipping them out, yeah, you got to bite the bullet or whatever as far as that, as far as, tariffs and stuff, though. But at what point do we be like, man, we just gonna stick with our price? This is what it is. It's like all these companies, it's like monkey see, monkey do. Let me raise my price because the next gaming company is doing it. Or, and honestly, I don't even think the developers are ready for another console. Nintendo is a pure example that these developers are not ready. Look at how the Switch 2 came out. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Metroid Prime is getting ready to come back out, whatever. But after Mario Kart World, we got a whole bunch of ports and re-releases and Nintendo Switch 2 versions of Switch games. We didn't buy the Switch 2 for Switch games and ports. We bought the Switch 2 to see what's new on the Switch 2 as far as Switch 2 exclusives. This is a clear example that these developers aren't ready. I feel like they're still trying to perfect, I guess, their games or whatever on the current gen consoles that we have. Why are we so fast to move forward to a next gen console? I don't even think a lot of us have gotten our bang for our buck with the consoles we have already. With the Series X, I don't know. Indiana Jones, cool, I guess. Halo Infinite, let's not talk about Halo Infinite. Call of Duty kind of looks the same on Xbox Series X, as the same way it looks at on Xbox One. I'm just saying though, man, PS4, PS5. Drop in the comments, what more can the next gen console that comes out, what more do you guys expect for it to be to where it justifies them making a new one, charging a higher price and stuff? Drop in the comments. What would y'all like to see? Would y'all like, are y'all cool with the graphics, like being more realistic? Like, let's be real. Like, what more can they do? Emphasis on the skin, like, are the voices more realistic? The only thing I can think of is unless they start incorporating AI in these video games. Once they start doing that, I might be out. Because I understand AI when it comes to making pictures, graphics, and all that stuff. I don't support AI when it comes to music. Are they going to start using AI for video game creation? Like, while you're in the game, you tell it to do something, and then bam, it like that the AI generator in the game creates whatever weapon that you want. Is that what it's going to be next? I don't know. That's interesting. If they can provide that in the video game, maybe it'd be something to talk about though. But for the most part, I don't know what more we can add though, man. Is Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Genesis is a clear jump on Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Metal Gear Solid is a clear jump from PlayStation 1 to the version we have on PS4 and PS5 now. I mean, y'all let me know in the comments, man. Do you think that we're moving too fast for a next gen console, or are you ready for the next gen console? Are you ready for a new Xbox to come out, Xbox 720? Are you ready for the PS6 or the PS7? Because they're going to find a way to make it look like we're getting more than what we already have. Honestly, I think we need to hold our horses, wait another 10 years before we even think about coming out with a next-gen console. Just create better games for the consoles that we have right now. I'm just saying, though, man. Maybe I'm just talking, giving my opinion like I usually do. I apologize, y'all, for the rant. But you already know, it's Dude Man's Architect Mr. J with another video. You haven't already hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, share. Until next time, Peace.